Okay, what's up, guys? I'm going to do WWE prediction for the draft that's going to go on tonight. And starting off, I'll go with SmackDown. Got Alberto Del Rio. Possibilities, I think he can go to Raw, maybe feud with Cena, but I think he's going to stay, feud with Christian, and Christian's going to stay, obviously. Um, I could see maybe Brodus Clay maybe switching. Might heat up things between him and Del Rio. I don't know. There's probably going to be some smaller people who are going to get shifted, such as like Chris Masters and stuff like that. McIntyre maybe, because Raw needs a lot more heels and SmackDown needs a lot more faces. I can see Cody Rhodes switching too, but because he's getting a lot of star power now, but I don't know. There's some possibilities there. Who else? Kane could go over to Raw. Rey Mysterio, maybe. I'm not 100% sure with him going over to Raw because I don't know. He just doesn't. SmackDown is his show, and I think it will be his show till he retires. Because if they lost a good face like that, they'd have to have someone replace him, and obviously Edge isn't there, so I don't see him leaving. Maybe. I don't know. It could happen. But one thing I do see happening, and you've heard it from here if this is right, I see the core going over to Raw. I see them all going over, maybe one getting left or a few getting left behind, and then Wade Barrett's going to rebuild the core, and maybe R-Truth will join it and feud with CM Punk in the Nexus because CM Punk doesn't even like smoking and all that other stuff because of straight edge, and from there I see them feuding all the way up to bragging rights, and then maybe both groups will fail after that. I don't know. And I could see, believe it or not, I could see Undertaker going over to Raw. He hasn't been here for a long time. SmackDown's his show, but I, the smart move for WWE right now, move him over to Raw, because then he could feud with Triple H, and it could keep the tension high instead of letting it boil down or simmer down. Like I said, I could see maybe Kane going over, but they just got the belts last week, so I don't know. That probably won't happen now. Who else? Jack Swagger. He could go over because he's been working with Michael Cole over on Raw, so that's another possibility. Now let's see. We'll look over at the Raw roster. Superstars. I'm on their website right now. Sorry about that. Let's see. I'll go down to Raw. Okay, first off, Bryan could be going over SmackDown. Give him some more star power. Who else? Evan Bourne, possibly. Like, I could see Evan Bourne, Bryan making tag team and going up against Kane and Undertaker for the belt. But maybe it's too early in the game for them to go for it, but I could see it. John Morrison, John Cena, they could be staying. But I seriously think after Extreme Rules, Cena's going to stop feuding with The Miz. I think it's going to start leading into John Morrison feuding with The Miz, along with maybe R-Truth feuding with John Morrison in the meantime. I don't know. It's kind of complicated, but could happen. Anything can happen in WWE. Maybe a Nexus member might go over. Maybe that'll be like a big shocking thing, because the draft's always shocking every year. You just never know what's going to happen. Once again, you could see small people going over, such as Primo. Randy Orton, I would love for him to go to SmackDown, because he reminds me a lot of Edge, a little bit of Stone Cold as a superstar, and he hasn't reached his peak yet. I think he could reach it over there. Sin Cara, I think it's too early for him to leave, but it could happen. It could happen. I want him as the Intercontinental Champion or United States. Who else? Ted DiBiase could go over, but they already have too many heels. I don't know that. Other than the big superstars, I don't know who could go over. Maybe a few returns from superstars. I don't know. But either way, the draft is going to be really surprising, and maybe we'll see a few returns in advance tonight. I don't know. But that's my prediction video, and rate, comment, and possibly subscribe. Thank you.